me something that they remember that we talked about on Monday? When you were with me, remember we were over here in the cafeteria? Raise your hand if you can tell me something we talked about. What was that P word?
Community.
What was that P word we talked about? Oh, who said that? Good job. Perimeter. Perimeter. Can anybody tell me what little word that we see inside the word perimeter? Shh, raise your hand, please. I'm going to bring this up. Oops. That's okay. Raise your hand. Rim. Very good. So what does that word rim, can you show me on your desk what the rim of your desk is? Everybody, I want to see everybody showing me the rim of your desk. Show me. Show me with your hand the rim of your desk. I want to see everybody showing me. Let me see this table. Everybody show me. Colin, can I see you, please? Thank you. Ladies. Gentlemen, let me see the rim of your desk. Show me. Very good. Okay, everybody, all eyes on me. All eyes on me. All right, I'm going to draw. It's okay. I'm going to draw a shape. All right. And can anybody tell me what it's called when this side and this side, what they are to each other? Even, okay, so what sides are even? Remember we talked about opposite sides are even, right? Give me a thumbs up if you remember that. Opposite sides are even. So would this side and this side be even? Yes. Okay, so we have even, opposite, equal. Can someone tell me what the word length means? Show me. I want somebody to come up here and show me the length of one side. Where'd that top go? Right here. Someone show me the length. Come up here and show me the length of one side. Everybody watching. Show me the length. Okay, show me the whole thing. Is just this the length right here? The whole thing is the length, right? Very good. Thank you. So if I was to be standing, that was me. Is that the perimeter? No, why not?
Because you were the inside.
Perimeter's on the inside. You'll learn about this later on, but perimeter is on the outside. Remember when we were in the cafeteria, we jumped inside, we said, no, that's not it, so we jumped back out, right? That's it. Can anybody tell me, if you remember from Monday or if you just think of it now, why we might need to use perimeter? To measure the outside of something. Why might we want to measure the outside of something? See if it's even. What? Do you think that if I wanted to build a fence around my yard to keep my dog inside, that I might need to know the perimeter? So if I go to this, let's say, how many of you know Lowe's or Home Depot? Where I can get a bunch of wood. And I go and I just need some wood. And they tell you, well, how much wood, right? You don't want to just go and just buy a bunch of wood. You need to know how much wood. You okay, Summer? So everybody with me? Well, anybody can think of anything else? So our yard. What about a picture frame? Say this was a picture of myself. And so if I need to build a picture frame around the outside, right, of my picture, would I need to know how big my picture was? To figure out how big to make that picture frame, right? Okay, so if opposite sides are equal, if I put a number 2 over here, And that's a question mark over there. Can somebody tell me, since opposite sides are equal, what is this side going to be over here? Summer? 2. And why is that again? Because opposite sides are equal, right? So if I have a 6 up here on top, I'm going to look down, and so if I put 5 down here, is that right?
No.
No. What needs to be down here?
6.
6. Very good. Let's see. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a non-standard unit, how to measure. We don't always have to use a ruler to measure, do we?
No. Yes.
Do you think we always have to use a ruler to measure?
No.
Raise your hand if you can tell me something we can use to measure. That's not a ruler.
A pencil.
A pencil? Yes. Anything else? I'm going to show you here in a minute. You take a guess at it. It's okay. What about a marker?
A tape measure.
What about other than a tape measure or a ruler? A marker, okay. What about like paper clips, your feet? If we wanted to measure off this room, couldn't we just go like this and go 1, 2, 3, 4? We'd be measuring with our feet, right? You think of something else? A broom, yes. One more. Someone? Say it again.
A cord.
A cord? Like what kind of cord? Extension cord? Yeah, you can use anything. Okay, we're done for now. Okay, I'm going to take this desk and we're going to use a non-standard measure to measure the outside of it. Okay? Looking for somebody to help me out. I'm not taking volunteers. Right here, you want to help me out? Okay, we're going to go and I'm going to show you what to do. And I want everybody watching it because I can't have everybody doing it at one time, so I'm going to have everybody watch him. What's your name again? Jartavius. So he's going to take his hands, which are his what? Non-standard unit, right? And he's going to take them and go 1, 2, 3, right? So do that for me. Just do this side for me. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Is everybody watching? Thank you. Sit down for just a second. See, more like this, right? It's more long ways. So let's say he did this side over here. Okay, come back up here for me just a second. I want you to do this side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you very much. So he could come over here again, right? And he could put that in your desk and sit down. I don't have to take it. So he could come over here, right, and count again. But does he need to do that with what we just learned a second ago about opposite sides?
No.
So if he has 2 sides, he can figure out the other 2 sides, right? Right? So this would be 3, and this would be 5, right? Am I right? So to find the perimeter, what do we need to do with all these numbers? Raise your hand. Find the perimeter. Add them. So if we have 5 and 5 and 3 and 3. Who can come add this up for me? Jelani. Add it up for me. Everybody pay attention because we're going to be doing this in a few minutes. Okay, we're going to check his work. Now I'm going to get, is it Jartavius? I'm going to get him back up here to check our work for us. Come back up here. I want you to count with your hands. I want you to count all the way around this time. Start right here with your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thank you very much. So was Jalon right?
Yes.
Give him a thumbs up if he was right. Very good. So that was an easier way, right? And you can count all the way around, but if you know two sides, since they're opposite and they're equal, we can just look at the other side, correct? And even, like I said, even if you can't do that, you can still count all the way around, right? I'm going to get one more person up here for me.